My name is Arlene Cornejo, and I'm the Health Promotion Specialist over in Health Promotion Services at the Student Health Center. In regards to hookup culture and college students, research shows that it is hyped up by the media. It's kind of trying to create like a sensational story when there isn't one. For example, a lot of times students come in, we're a primary care facility. Students, we're noticing, for example, according to our National College Health Assessment, a lot of students are reporting high numbers of stress and stress-related illnesses. So about 75 to 90% of all office visits are related somehow to stress. And it being currently December around finals times, that just goes in line with why students are coming in. I think with hookup culture, one with the term like hookup, uh, I was reading a lot of different studies, and when asking college students about hookup culture, just the language and definition varies greatly. So I think one thing that's really important, and it goes with having safer sex, is talking about, well, what do you mean by having sex, or what do you mean by what is hookup? What do you feel comfortable with? Because everyone has different definitions. To one person, hooking up could be making out. To someone else, hooking up could be penetrative sex. So defining those things with your partner, and also understanding that your definition may differ from someone else's, and that's totally okay, and that's totally, it's healthy, it's normal to explore sexuality during this time. It doesn't imply anything about the person or their academic achievement, their goals in life. So I think it's really important to have those conversations. And through the research, it's showing that there is actually a decline in sexual activity on college campuses compared to research that was done in the 90s and 80s. But that doesn't mean that people aren't sexually active. This is a time that they can make decisions for themselves. Some people choose to be abstinent, and with the term abstinence, I like to point out that abstinence doesn't mean just waiting until marriage. It can mean waiting until you finish a very stressful class, until you're in a relationship for X amount of time. And just because someone has become sexually active doesn't mean that they can't choose to be abstinent again. Just because you've chosen to have sex, you can always choose not to have sex, even within the same relationship. Um, so I think, yeah, it really comes down to, I think if I were to have, a message that I really want to convey, is it's all about communication. It's all about knowing your boundaries and communicating those boundaries and respecting boundaries.